To get right into it, this is going to be a video on my everyday carry. It's going to be broken down to essentially 3 different categories. What I carry on a normal basis, cold weather, and then what I carry in a bag. And to kind of get out of the way, all of them are going to have my phone, they're going to have my wallet, my keys. So we can kind of just get that part out of the way. Before I get started, let me know in the comment section down below, what is your everyday carry and what's something that you carry often that you think that everybody should, that they just don't for some reason. So this is what I carry whenever I go out, whenever it's during the day. Just a nice little pocket flashlight. Probably don't need it, but just in case if I do, it's gonna be a Surefire stiletto flashlight. It works for what I need it for. It's rechargeable. It's got a little pressure pad button on the back here, and then also just an always on with a few different modes. For what I use it for, this works pretty well, and it's nice and slim, so it fits right in my pocket. For the gun that I carry, it's going to be my Glock 47 here with the Aimpoint Acro P2. It's got the performance trigger and a Tier 1 concealed holster with an extra mag. These aren't the mags that I carry every day. These are just ones that I'm using because I'm filming a video and I didn't want any live ammo out while I'm doing stuff. So for this, the reason why I went with the Glock, I got about 3,000 rounds through it. I know what's going to happen when I squeeze the trigger. It shoots really well. It's comfortable to carry, and it's a gun that I can rely on very well. So this is something that I really like. I carry this more than my other firearms. So this is kind of like the main squeeze. Next is gonna be, this is what I carry whenever I go out at night. If I just have to go do something at night and I want a weapon mounted light on there, I'll grab my Staccato P. This is my duty firearm and my Tier 1 concealed. I think this is the MSP holster. This one's nice because any handgun that I use that has the Surefire X300 light I can put in here. So I can carry my Glock, my Beretta, Staccato, whatever gun I want as long as that light's on it. This is really nice because I have about 2,800 rounds through it. I know what's going to happen. It shoots very well. It means it's a 2011. So one of the reasons why I'll carry this one at night, it's just, I'm very confident with this firearm, about 2,800 rounds through it. It shoots very well. That single action trigger is really nice. If you've seen any of my videos, me talk about staccatos, you can understand kind of what I'm saying. But that's what I'll carry at night, just because mostly there's a light already mounted on it, and I can just grab this holster. I'm good to go, and I don't have to worry about switching out a holster and putting a different light on this one. So I don't carry this one too often because I don't really go out at night a whole lot, but when I do, this is what I'll grab. When it comes to colder weather, inclement weather, or something that just kind of requires me to wear an overcoat or a jacket or flannel or just something over my shirt, I generally prefer to carry outside the waistband. I'll normally carry my T-Rex arms. I have an iron sight holster for my Staccato, as well as my Glock 47 over there. Both of them are light bearing. So I have that, the light on the gun, which is nice, and then I don't have to deal with whenever you have it inside the waistband, it's kind of digging into your leg, which is one of the reasons why I normally carry my Glock without a light. It's a little bit more comfortable. One of the downsides outside the waistband though, is that if I take my jacket off, I now have a firearm exposed. I could always throw my shirt over the top of it. Some people might see it, some might not. If you're looking for it, which isn't that hard, you're gonna see that it's there, but that's just one of the things you kind of want to consider when carrying like this. If you live in a cold area or it rains a lot and you just are always wearing a jacket, I would carry like this for the most part, but that's just me. Carry whatever makes you comfortable and how you like it. And for the last part, this is mostly whenever I'm going out for like a long period of time and want to have a little bit extra on me. I'm going to something where I need a bag, or I'm just going for like a longer drive and just want to have a little extra with me. So to kind of get into it, this is my Vertex Gamut 3.0 bag. On the side here, this is just a pouch for Nalgene or some sort of water bottle. There's nothing in there right now, so I'm not even bother opening it. This side here, nice little admin pouch that we have. This one is nice because I keep always an extra phone charger in here. I will keep a portable charger in here nice and charged. That way I can keep my phone charged when I need it. I don't think there's a whole lot else in here. This is mostly kind of dependent on what I'm going to do. Do I need to have anything in there? Some pens for some reason. I'm not sure why, but there's a Tide pen in here. I've just always kind of left that in there. We're going to keep that there. I like that. But that's mostly just little, that's mostly so I can just charge my phone or whatever other random stuff I need to toss in there. Sunglasses, keys, whatever I might need. The top here, this is also another pouch. There's nothing in there right now. This is more of like my little dump pouch for it when I need to put something in here. Quick and accessible. My wallet and keys will very often go in here. Sunglasses, just whatever I need to put in here to access quickly, which is really nice. I try not to put too much in the bag and just really fill it to the brim because I want to be able to kind of flex it and use it to whatever purpose that I have, and not whenever I'm going to do something where it's already kind of filled the brim with stuff. That's going to be kind of the front panel and then the back. So front panel here, I always have an extra mag right here. There's no ammo in it right now because, like I said, I'm filming a video. I just didn't want any kind of ammo in the area just for safety. Next is going to be a tourniquet. I always like to have extra tourniquets because you never know. Bottom here is going to be a IFAK. It's just held on there by a rubber band. I kind of pulled it off ahead of time just so it'd be a little easier to use and to kind of pop out while I'm here. To get in here, this is the North American Rescue, the lumbar IFAK. I have a few of these. I really like it. Nice little IFAK. 2 wound packing little gauzes in here. I got 2 sets of gloves. You got some hyphen chest seals here, as well as some, let me pop this guy out here. You also have like a mini responder, like emergency trauma dressing. So this is a nice little IFAK that I have, just in case if I were to need it. I like having the idea of some medical in here, in case I were to, something were to happen and there's an emergency that arises. This front panel kind of just stays how it is for the most part, and I'll just leave it so I can kind of set this and forget it. I'll deal with that later. This is stuff I can leave in here for a while. I don't really have to worry about it. I can kind of just stay bumping my camera a little bit. Versus kind of the side with it being water, that's going to be freshly refilled anytime I go to do anything. That's why there's no water in there now. Side here, just whatever I kind of need. Maybe I can throw some snacks or something in there, some candy, some sugar. Sunglasses, same thing at the top there. Whatever I might need, quick, accessible, I'll kind of pop in there. Next is going to be the main compartment of this. I've seen a lot of people put guns in here. I've done that as well. I kind of don't for this because I want this to be a backpack that I can also use as a gun bag or to have other stuff around it. I don't want a gun that just takes up the whole bag. I've done that before and it becomes a bit cumbersome. And if I really wanted something extra to bring with, yes, I will do that. I can flex this around as need be. But for now, this is just kind of how this is. And here, this is empty. There's sometimes stuff in here. I mostly put paperwork or things in here. I kind of don't want to get damaged because this nice little pocket, maybe a laptop. But there's nothing in there right now. Next, this little front panel here kind of changes as things go. I like to put extra mags here or an extra tourniquet. Here's an extra P320 mag that goes with my Flex Raider. And here is just a little pouch. I don't really use this one a whole lot, but that's there in case that I need it. The nice thing with having one of these bag setups is you can kind of just flex it and use it how you need. I don't really stack it to the brim and just fill it with as much stuff as possible because then I'm walking around with a massive backpack and it's very clear I got a whole bunch of stuff on me. I want this to look like a nice, normal, casual backpack. Just a dude walking around, not like a dude who's going camping for the next week. So on the back here, normal straps, nothing crazy. Little panel you can slide your arm through. There's armor that you can buy to slide in here in case that you ever just want that. I don't. Tried it. It's a little on the heavier side. I never really see myself running around with this thing as a riot shield anyways and just trying to deflect, bullets with it. I would rather just put it on my back and just be able to use my arms freely. In here is a back panel. For the most part, there's just one thing that kind of lives in here, and that's going to be the Flex Raider. This sits in there by itself. Move the bag so you can see the gun a little bit better. I got a video on this. Really love this setup. Cool gun. Currently unloaded as well. There's nothing in here. Like I said, for the sake of the video, I didn't want any ammo around. But if I just want a little bit extra when going around, maybe have a secondary gun in case something were happening and the missus needs something, I like to bring this with. An optic on the top, you got a light there. You have 2 mags of 21 plus the 1, so you got 43. You got the extra mag of 21. So you're looking at what, 64 rounds just for this. Having the 3 mags with this is really nice, with it being about 64 rounds of ammunition, just kind of ready in case that you were to need it, as well as you have 3 mags, 1, 2, 1 in the bag is 3. So if the mags fail, you do have backup, which is cool. As well as, if you were to shoot and then you need to reload and you drop that, switch to this mag, this mag's done, this one's full, I can get that other mag from my bag, pop it in here, just pretend this is that mag from my bag, and now you have a fully loaded gun ready to go. And not only that, I also have my Glock 47 on my person for another 37 rounds. So it's 101 total rounds. So I have that, which is really nice. So if this were to go down, I can drop that and then pick this up and go. The only thing really that this is missing for me personally, I've been debating getting a sling on here put on. Flux has one I've been eyeballing, just haven't quite picked it up yet. I've also been eyeballing a little bit, putting a comp on the end here, but the concern is shooting all the gas up and kind of heating up this rail. I don't really think that'll happen, but I'm going to look into it. So that was my everyday carry setup. I know that it's generally for people, it's just one solid setup they carry every day. But for me, it's kind of contingent on what's going on, what's the weather, what am I going to do, and kind of what I need. It's not something, at least my belief, that it has to be one thing set in stone. It's something I believe you can kind of just flex around what you need. Do you really need a weapon mounted light for going out at 7 in the morning? Probably not. At least that's my belief. A pocket flashlight will work just fine. Do you need a bag gun if you're just going to the store to get food? Probably not. If you're going on a long road trip and you want a little bit extra with you, yeah, then I think maybe a bag gun would be a little bit more appropriate, as well as on top of having your personal firearm on your person. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what your everyday carry is, and have a great day.